2018 is almost over, so I decided to rank all the movies I watched in 2018, from worst to best. I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. I think that's what people say. My least favorite has to be Teen Titans Go to the Movies. This movie is somewhat satisfying to watch, but there are some pretty bad jokes and plot holes scattered through the film. The songs are surprisingly okay, even though the start of the upbeat, inspirational song about life was pretty cringy to say the least. But Teen Titans Go embraced the cringe, and the ending of the song got a laugh out of me. I would recommend it, unlike the show, but this movie is definitely aimed for a younger audience. Next up, we have Solo, a Star Wars story. This is the most disappointing of the modern films, as all the characters show emotion, or don't show emotion, at the wrong times. So just when one of the characters die, who's very close to some other character halfway through the film, he forgets entirely about her, and his worries go to Han, and how is Han gonna get him killed. Or when Kira and Han finally see each other after 4 years, their reaction is somewhat dull. How Solo got his name was dumb, and the relationship between L3 and Lando was just stupid. I enjoyed the ending tremendously, however, so at least I left the cinema on a pretty good note. Now, we have Mary Poppins. Excuse the firework audio, by the way. This is New Year's Eve, and I'm kind of recording now. I thought this was going to be awful, but Disney surprised me. I enjoyed Mary Poppins as a character. The songs were incredible. The end cameo was awesome. The effects were okay. At best in the old-style Disney animation, and at worst in the bathtub scene. Ugh. However, there's one critical piece that made the movie a little bit dimmed. That is the children. Long story short, they can't act. And since they were in almost every scene and had more screen time than Mary Poppins herself did, it took some of the magic away. In fifth place, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. The jokes in this film were great, especially the flashback scenes. The use of the size changing made the movie fun to watch. I was enjoying it all the way into the end until I saw the last 5 minutes. The movie had been building up this problem. No spoilers, but in a vague sense. The heroes can choose to save this person or this person. They can't do both. But in the end, they do the laziest thing a writer can think of, and the film ends, which sadly places it lower down the list. Oh god, I nailed it. Coming in fourth is another Marvel film, Infinity War. Yeah, the comedy is great. The action scenes are amazing. The plot was fine, though I don't understand how they didn't use Doctor Strange properly. I mean, he had the time stone, so couldn't he just go back in time when Thanos was a baby and kill him? It doesn't make sense. Neither does trading hundreds of Wakandan lives for Vision. While the ending is very sad, it's also anticlimactic. As we know, everyone isn't really dead, as Spiderman and Guardians of the Galaxy already have another movie in the making. So we know they're coming back. But all in all, considering how this movie could have been a massive failure, I think Marvel handled it fairly well. In third is once again a Marvel movie, Black Panther. This film is everything a Marvel film needs to be. Good comedy, good characters, good arcs, good story, good music, and let's not forget, the thing that makes this film so amazing, Wakanda. I want to go there so badly. This paradise is just packed with unique culture. It's just incredible. I know it follows the same formula of good guy meets villain, good guy struggles, good guy goes to solve problem, good guy goes against bad guy in one big climax, good guy wins. But it manages to be so interesting that I don't care. Just give me more Black Panther. Second place is The Incredibles 2. I fell in love with the original. I can't believe it took 14 years for the sequel to arrive. This film is hilarious. I love Jack and especially love Edna, who is voiced by Brad Bird. The villain is kind of relatable. It is right in a way, even though I guessed who the plot twist villain was, as its classic Pixar formula. But hey, at least this one didn't try to make you cry. Not saying that's a bad thing. The only problem was I didn't really enjoy the superhero misfits. I thought they were ugly to look at, and their personality traits were boring. But luckily, they don't appear until halfway through the film, and even then they don't hog the spotlight. This would have been my highlight for a year if it wasn't for my number one spot. Finally, number one, we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This movie is just perfect. It's beyond any Marvel movie that has ever been made. It is a visual masterpiece, as I believe it is the best Marvel and best animated film ever. The arcs the protagonist goes over is believable. Just so heartwarming. The other Dimension Peter Parkers are great. Aunt May is awesome. The villains are awesome. The fight scenes are awesome. Oh, did I mention this film is a visual masterpiece? The jokes are hilarious, and I love the father and son relationship Miles and his dad have. This film is one of the best I've ever watched, and I can't wait for it to come out on Apple TV. Well, that's all. I know that wasn't a very long list, but hey, it goes over 6 minutes, which is the longest video I've ever made on my channel, so I guess that's an achievement. But I didn't see Wreck-It Ralph 2, which I'm kind of regretting. I kind of wanted to, but hey, don't think I can see it in the next 5 hours, because that's when New Year's Eve in 2019 is coming. I don't even think this video will be out by the end of 2018, so, yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. I'll see you all soon. Peace!